simple 13 ways to improve your mental health. The mental health of our society is a topic that is often overlooked. We are so focused on the physical body, we forget to take care of ourselves mentally. Mental illness can be just as crippling and destructive as any other disease, but it's something that many people neglect or don't even know how to help themselves with. The good news is there are ways to improve your mental health that won't put a dent in your wallet. In this video, you'll find 13 tips for better mental health. Tip number 1. Get moving. Start by taking a walk for 15 minutes each day. You'll feel better and you never know. It might even be the beginning of building that exercise routine you've always wanted to create but don't have time for because of your busy life. If someone else is available, set up an alternating walking schedule with them so that they're counting down their steps too. Do this daily or every other day if you need more time between walks. Tip number 2. Get creative. If you're feeling stressed, try some art therapy. Whether it's painting or drawing, this can be a very creative way to let your mind decompress and have fun all at the same time. Happiness tip of the day: smile more often. This one tip could help improve your mental health in so many ways. It starts with smiling just for 15 seconds, then goes up from there until you feel like yourself again. Start small but make sure that smile gets bigger each day. Smiley face. Tip number 3. Limit your screen time. It's all fun and games until it starts taking over everything else in our lives, including sleep time, productivity during the day, relationships with friends and family members, etc. In this video, I've included tips for limiting screen time, but these are not meant to limit you from anything that makes your life happy or fulfilled. What works best is just finding a balance where we have control of what we're doing online while still having some downtime offline, or on social media, once in a while. Tip number 4. Get out in nature. Whether it's a quick walk to the park or an hour-long hike, nature can have amazing restorative qualities for mental health. Other great ways to improve your mental health are by spending time with pets or volunteering. Tip number 5. Learn something new. Learning new skills is not only empowering but it tests that cognitive function in areas we may not always use as much, like remembering information. It will help put you into another state of mind, one that is more relaxed and thinking about something more than just the day-to-day. Tip number 6. Get micronutrients. We often forget how important these are to our mental health, but micronutrients can be found in small doses all around us, from fruit to vegetables. Not only do they help prevent illness down the road by strengthening our immune system, but it's also a great way of getting nutrients on days when you may not have eaten enough food. Tip number 7. Don't overthink it. Sometimes we overanalyze things and get caught in loops of negative thoughts that only make our mental health worse. Writer's block is a great example. As writers, we're all guilty of spending hours trying to figure out the perfect sentence or paragraph for videos, especially when deadlines are coming up, but this can lead us into thinking, "I'm not good enough," or even feeling depressed about how much time is being wasted on something like writer's block instead of actually doing work. Tip number 8. Have fun. It's important to remember that being happy is not about material things. Happiness starts with our thoughts and how we feel, so it should come as no surprise that one of the best ways to improve your mental health is by having fun. Tip number 9. Get enough sleep. We already know this from experience, but too little sleep leads to higher levels of depression, along with many other ills, which is why it's important to get enough. Tip number 10. Limit screen time in the evening. This one may seem obvious, but for some reason, people still end up scrolling through their phone or laptop well after they're tired and need sleep, or if there's a TV show that you can't stop watching. The blue light from screens also messes with our body clock, which could lead us to more anxiety or depression because we aren't getting enough restorative REM sleep at nighttime. Tip number 11. Be grateful. We can often become so wrapped up in the problems that we forget to be grateful for the good things around us. Whether it's a simple flower or someone who is there for you when you need them most, winking face. Remembering these moments will not only improve your mental health, but they'll also help put your life into perspective and show how much happier we are because of certain people and experiences. Tip number 12. Laugh. It sounds like an obvious one, because it is. But sometimes all we have to do is laugh at ourselves or even watch something funny on TV if depression has crept its way back into our lives again. Sad face. Not getting enough laughter in daily life can lead to. Tip number 13. Treat yourself. A little self-care every now and then is a great way of improving your mental health. This could be anything from taking time for yourself at home with Netflix or getting a massage. But it's important to remember that you deserve some me time just as much as everyone else.